What did you do with any excess income that you had from the $130,000 in 2010?
I don't think they had that in 2000. Are you sure? Because I got this return here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm at a disadvantage, Ms. Cross. I didn't get any tax returns or bank statements or anything on these clients. I'm supposed to before the meeting of creditors.
I don't know what happened with that.
Yeah, they just didn't make it. Have you guys prepared your 2011 tax returns?
For personal?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. All right. What I'm going to request then is I need to get copies of the Regions Bank account for, these are 3 months through, looks like December. I need to get it for the last, up through the closing date of the Regions account.
Okay.
I need to get bank statements for all of your other accounts for the period of time, October 2011 through January 2012. And how many bank accounts did you guys have? Just tell me how many accounts that you had.
We have the TD personal account.
TD.
We have and we have the Regions personal account, which we closed.
Okay. No other bank accounts.
Right now?
When you filed the bankruptcy on January 31st, did you have any other bank accounts?
No, sir.
Have you closed any other bank accounts in the 6 months prior to filing the bankruptcy?
Yes, I closed the Lott Financial account.
Okay, when was that closed?
Oh, geez. Fall, sometime, maybe December.
Okay, I'd like to have bank statements for the final 3 months of the Lott Financial bank account.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Have you guys sold, transferred, or given away money or property to anybody recently?
No, sir.
Repaid loans to relatives, transferred money or property to them?
No, sir.
Does anyone owe you anything at this time?
No, sir.
Are you expecting an inheritance or insurance settlement anytime soon?
No, sir.
Do you have any reason or right to sue anybody?
No.
Filed any lawsuits? Talked to any attorneys about filing any lawsuits?
No.
Okay, so if you haven't had any income since November 2011, here we are, beginning of March, how did you buy food, pay for electricity, pay for gas in the cars over that period of time?
Borrowed money from my relatives.
Okay. How much do you think you borrowed since November?
Probably about 2,200 around there.
Okay, so for 3 months of food and gas and everything, you only took $2,300?
I mean, we still had, the minute that we quit working, we didn't have, there were some accumulated funds in there.
Okay.
But
So,
we're on a tremendous austerity program.
okay. And then on the bank statements that I'm going to receive, if you could indicate which deposits came from family members. I need to know that.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. And then you moved here to help your mother, is that right?
My mother.
Your mother? And what's her status now?
She's still with us.
Okay. I don't have any further questions. I do have the tax returns now, and then you're going to get me the bank statements, and then we're going to file amendments to add Regions Bank and firearms and hobby equipment. I would suggest that you review with your attorney in detail the Schedule B and make sure that everything is answered properly, that there's no other missing accounts, no other missing property that you might have. Also review the Statement of Financial Affairs to make sure that all the data and information provided in that is correct. But do that with your attorney. She's going to ask you to sign the amendments that will be filed. Okay? Good luck to you. No further questions.
I'd like to ask.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Ponder. Yes, I'd forgotten. If you have any questions you'd like to ask, please.
These are directed to Mr. Lott. Was Barbara Crosby one of your clients?
Yes.
For Lott Financial?
Yes, she was.
When was the last date you said that you, when did you close that business down again?
Pardon me?
When did you close the business down again?
February of 2011.
And you provided consulting services after that time?
No.
Were you sanctioned by FINRA?
Yes.
And the last question, the one my client really wants to know, is what happened to her money after she invested it with you?
The money that she invested with me,
Gave to you to invest in your wife's company.
I have no idea. I wasn't part of that transaction.
You were not there when that transaction occurred?
Yes, you were.
I don't know.
Okay.
When you say there, the newspaper,
I'm talking about when she gave you the $60,000.
She did not give me $60,000.
Did she write a check in your presence?
No. She did not.
All right, Miss Lott, what happened to her money?
I'm sorry. I used it to run the newspaper.
Okay. How? What did you use it to run?
I had, we borrowed the money from her when we started, I borrowed the money from her when we started the business. We had, certainly before, as we were building the business and building the advertising sales, we used the money to pay for printing and rent and purchase of equipment.
You said you purchased new equipment 3 years ago. Did you purchase any equipment before that?
I purchased equipment in August of 2008, I believe, July or August, computers and servers to run the business.
At your highest point of the Court on the Beach Publishing, the Observer, whatever you did business as, how much money were you making?
On a weekly basis, I can say that...
per year?
Oh, per year, I have the... We pretty much ran at a loss. We would have weeks and months of good advertising sales, and that would be then have weeks and months of bad advertising sales. It was very seasonal as we were trying to make it more stable.
When my client handed you $60,000 of her money, that wasn't enough to run at a profit. Is that what you're telling this court?
Yes, sir.